Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm here with Andre, our newest advanced trader who just passed the evaluation, and I'm going to ask him some questions about how his experience was. First of all, welcome on the show, Andre. How are you?
Nice, thank you. Very nice.
Well, thank you for accepting this interview. My first question that I'm going to ask is about your background. Can you give us a short story of how you got into trading?
Yes. Well, I started trading cryptocurrencies 3 years ago, and it was a rough, inconsistent journey. I won a lot of money, and then I lost even more. A year ago, with the help of a friend, I started to take trading more seriously and to follow his strategy. After some time, I managed to create my own strategies and became consistent. I am a day trader in equities and future markets. I use strict risk management rules with very simple mechanical strategies in 5-minute candles. I also use 2-to-1 risk. I backtest my strategies every day over a period of 1 year. I look for at least 300 samples. This will give me the trust to follow the strategy and accept the probabilities without fear. This is mainly it, my journey in trading, how it is.
I get it. What was the motivation for getting into trading? Was it friends, family, or just something on the internet?
Well, it was I wanted to have an income that I could use my PC to work with, and it was cryptocurrencies was something that I started to look at some years ago, and trading as well. And it was a bit of a rush in the beginning, but my mainly motivation is to financial freedom and to be able to work by myself without having to have a normal job. As I can say, it's something that excites me. It's what it is, you know.
I get you. Now, I want to know a couple of things about your evaluation. First of all, have you already received your fee refund?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. How was the experience with that?
Well, it was simple. I asked for it, and it was 1 or 2 days. I can't quite remember, but it's already on my account. It was very fast.
Awesome. Now, about your evaluation, I'm going to put a couple of screenshots here, just showing people how you did. Overall, I think a pretty great job. But my question is, what were the biggest struggles that you had during the evaluation?
Well, like I told you, my struggle, I wouldn't call it a struggle. I simply follow my plan. The struggle is the patience. Is we have to accept the losses and having red days. It's part of the job, and it can take time. The market will give you the results when it gives you the results. I just follow my strategy and let the time go and the probabilities decide. And since I backtest everything I do, I have the trust, and I wouldn't call it a real struggle.
That pretty much what you're saying is that patience is the hardest part, yeah. I get that. Now, what about the relative drawdown? Was that something difficult for you? Was this something you were used to from trading before, or was it your first time dealing with that?
No, it's something that I am used to it. And well, I believe that prop firms have to test their traders so they show consistency, and I don't see any other way to test it without a drawdown. And since if you have a strategy that is back tested for enough time, it will not be probable to lose you will not be probable to lose the evaluation if you have a good strategy just because of the drawdown, you know.
I get that. If you don't mind me asking, what are the key elements of your trading strategy?
the key elements. I find patterns in the 5-minute candles, very simple ones. I try to find the things that I can just look at it, and I certainly know that I will have to go in. The simplest strategy, mechanical, with the candle bars, 1 or 2 indicators, and I just go in. I make 2 trades a day in max. If I win one, I stop. I do 2-to-1 risk reward. So it's
Awesome. I'm gonna ask a bit more about that a little bit later. But before that, I just wanted to ask maybe if there are people who are just starting out, whether it's starting out with trading or just getting into prop trading, trying to get funded, what would your advice to them be?
Well, this is a very challenging business with around 1% success rate. So if you don't take it seriously and get proper education, this will probably become the most frustrating activity you have ever been involved with. And the best way to begin, in my opinion, is with a market offline, start looking to candle bars, indicators, check trends, patterns, and very important, like backtest whatever you are looking for, because if you don't backtest it, it's not going to be confirmed. I agree, like I told you just a bit ago, that using a strict risk management and daily limitations will help you a lot.
Could you talk us through that a bit more? How do you balance your risk management? What are the rules you have for yourself?
Well, I use always the same percentage, like it is required on Lux, and I go for 2-to-1. If I win the first trade of the day, I will get 2 hours, and I will stop my day, and I will go for 2 losses in the day maximum, and I will close in the 2 losses. Sometimes the market, the strategy that you are using, the market will not give you all the day. So it's better to take 2 losses, in my opinion, and stop the day, continue with the other. And most of the times, if you lose one, the second will be a win, and you will get 1 hour in the end of the day. So it's all about that.
All right, that's pretty good. Now, about your overall experience, how would you say the overall experience of the evaluation was?
The overall experience, I was expecting to be a bit more hard, to be honest. My strategy worked fine, and the market gave me what I needed. And it was just to take patience and take the time. And I was most of the time in break even in the same values. So I just had to let the time and the strategy work for me. Mainly it's that.
I get you. That's pretty good. And one of my last questions is, would you recommend Lux to other traders who are looking to get funded?
Yeah, first of all, Lux Trading, it has the best online support that I have ever seen in a prop firm. Any question,
that's awesome.
Yeah, any question will be answered in less than 5 minutes via web chat. Sometimes it doesn't even take 1 minute to get the answer you need. The commissions are lower, and the fees are almost perfect in the main stocks. I believe I had like around 95 perfect fees on 100 trades, and this is a new thing for me. I'm not used to this, not where I used to trade. And it has a fair payout system, but mostly what interested most, and I think it's the best on Lux, it's the career progression and the way we can grow our accounts. It's what I have to say about Lux. I'm happy for it.
Thank you. Those are very kind words, and we appreciate that. Maybe if you can just give one last piece of advice to traders who are looking to get funded, what would be the most important thing in your opinion?
Get out of the market and start studying, because most probably you won't get any profits if you don't know what you are doing, and if you get profits, it's going to be very short-term periods, because this is a long-term business. You do need a strategy. It's the most important thing, risk strategy and risk management, because trading is instinctively, it's very hard, and even less than 1% can do it. And I bow my head to the ones that can do it, but I honestly believe, find the strategy, use patterns. It's the simplest things you can use, and let the probabilities give you the profit, unless it's going to be a hard journey for you. And also, many people think that emotions are a problem and they really fight against them. I personally believe that if you do all the background work, the study, if you have emotions, it's no problem. If I lose a trade, sometimes I say, I get upset, you know. If I win a trade, I get happy for it, but it's just an emotion. If you have a mechanical setup and a strategy, the emotions won't affect you because it's like watching a football game.
I get you. Well, thank you very much for the advice, and thank you very much for taking the time to have the interview with me.
Thank you for the opportunity as well.
And to all of you at home, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. We'll get to you as soon as we can, whether it's about Lux or no, just about Lux. Andre's not going to be responding. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Also, if you liked the video, don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe. My name has been Oliver, and I wish you all a successful day trading. Have a great one.